Good afternoon, I'm Grant Flora with the Community Foundation of Noble County, and today we're excited to get the chance to have a conversation with Bergen Tom here at the beautiful Ligonier Public Library. Bergen graduated West Noble High School in 2020 and received multiple of the scholarships that we offer here at the foundation. And she just recently graduated from Indiana University of Indianapolis with a bachelor's degree, and so that's really exciting. And Bergen, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Grant. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. To get us started off, I'm just going to ask you if you can tell us a bit about yourself and your academic journey thus far.
Absolutely. I've always had a passion for science and healthcare. I think it began just growing up in a farming community and learning about how things work. I also had some healthcare experience with my mom as a registered nurse. I visited her in hospital settings, nursing homes, and really grew to love the people, the relationships, and the profession. So I decided to pursue a degree in biology at IUPUI with the hopes of becoming a physician, but I changed my mind about a year in and decided to pursue physician assistant school. So I recently graduated with biology and psychology under my belt, and I'm working as a patient care tech now with the goal of pursuing physician assistant school in a couple years.
Yeah, I mean, certainly something, when we change majors, it's really something that a lot of people do, and I think something that can be encouraged. So it was really cool that you're able to kind of set those goals and get there now. So you kind of talked about where you, what you did to get here. What are kind of your plans and aspirations for the future now that you're here and now that you're graduating?
Yeah, I really want to gain more experience in the healthcare profession, so that's why I'm working at Parkview, just to gain more skills and develop more professional relationships with physicians and PAs, nurses. And my goal is to apply for physician assistant school May of 2025 and hopefully be enrolled in a program in this area by 2026. After that program is finished, I'd like to return to northeastern Indiana and practice here.
That's awesome. That'd be really cool to see that. So what impact did receiving these scholarships that you're able to get from the foundation have on you, and how have they supported you on your journey?
They had such a tremendous impact on my journey. I really want donors to understand that it's not just about giving money. It's more than meets the eye, and it had a very deep personal impact on me. Not only did it make possibilities more possible, but it reduced the stress of financial burden so much, and it also provided encouragement to me. I really don't think I would have been able to attend college as quickly as I did with the help of scholarships. I would have had to work for several years just to make enough money to even think about going to college, or I would have had to graduate with considerable debt. So in that way, it was really helpful. It was also just so nice to not have to worry so much about finances and be able to focus on my academic experience and really just maturation too, trying to enjoy the college life and yet have personal development in community initiatives in Indianapolis. And I also felt really encouraged just knowing that my community supported me in such a way and believed in me in such a way that they were willing to contribute to my education. That was really valuable too.
Right. Yeah, for sure. So, you got to college, you had 4 years. What was one of the more valuable experiences that you can maybe think of that really that you'll carry forward and that you'll kind of learn from in the professional field?
I think one of the most valuable experiences I had, as odd as it may sound, was living on my own, moving away and learning to live on my own, especially during the pandemic. That was a really hard time for me because I am very close to my family and community, and I had to learn to step out of my shell and ask for help when needed. I learned to pursue things that sounded interesting to me, and also just know that I still had a network of support at home even though I was a few hours away, and that was really, really valuable. Now I feel like since I've accomplished that, it was one of the hardest things. I feel equipped to pursue other difficult things in my life. That's why I think it was so valuable. It gave me perspective on my abilities.
Yeah. So you already kind of talked about this a little bit, but what message would you like to share with some of the donors who funded the scholarships that you received?
I want to share with them that I am just beyond grateful for all of the support that they provided me. I don't think I can really put it into words because it helped me more than I can even express. I'm sure you understand. And I want them to know that their endeavor is so valuable. They don't know even just the indescribable gratitude that students on the receiving end have.
Right, yeah, for sure. So can you share any advice maybe for future scholarship applicants that might be going through the process now, graduating high school into college, and they're applying for scholarships through the foundation? What's some of that advice you might give?
Well, first, I think it begins even before high school. I think that applicants need to realize that they'll be applicants when they're young, even before high school, and have a determination to work really hard in high school to pursue their interests, do something that will get them out of their comfort zone, because high school is where it begins. That's your stepping stone. The second piece of advice that I have is to pursue something that really interests you and put a lot of effort into it, because that will show that you have ambition and dedication. The third thing, when actually applying for scholarships, make sure that you have an Excel sheet or a document that actually lists details about your experiences, perhaps like the name of the organization, contact name, number, nature of the experience, stuff of that nature, because that will be really helpful for you when you apply. The fourth thing is to not be shy when you apply and be extremely descriptive about everything. I tend to worry that I may be viewed as like high-minded for discussing accomplishments, but don't be worried about that. Be happy with the things you've accomplished and describe them in full detail. And also just take time for yourself, because it is a stressful experience, but it's important to take care of yourself too.
Yeah, so we've talked about a lot of different things, had a lot of good information. Is there anything else you'd like to share about your journey and how the scholarships may have helped shape it?
Yeah, I believe that the scholarships have helped shape my journey in such a way that I see the value of helping other people even more clearly than I can describe, because I've been on the receiving end. And it's so important, even beyond monetary giving, just giving of time and compassion. Even as I sit here, I'm planning to, when I become a physician assistant, contribute to my community, contribute funds to other students, because it's such a special endeavor.
And for more information on our scholarships and the many other opportunities the foundation has to offer, check out our social media platforms and our website at cfnoble.org.